the Odyssey. Ah, here you are again, my friend. I see you've recovered well from your duel. We're almost ready. Congratulations again on your victory. Now you can choose a companion badge. It allows you to track the progress of your legends on Emeria during your exploration. Now let's talk a bit about adventure. It's perfect timing. The kingdoms of Emeria need you. But first, let me introduce you to the latest cards and their functionalities. The quest cards serve as vital objectives to succeed in your Odyssey. Every legendary saga involves a mission where you can demonstrate the valor of your legend. For this, like in a novel, each card represents a crucial act of your legendary tale. The number of quest cards involved in a game varies depending on the scenario. Each of them yields victory points as well as other advantages. Among the quest cards, you will find two special cards: the campsite and the final act. The campsite is the starting point of your adventure. Place the card at the edge of the table, then place your companion badge on the campsite. It's a neutral place. You are safe here. The final act is the climax of the scenario. You must reach the final act to finish a game. The final act is always placed face up on the game table. Set aside the final act for now. We will use it later. Now, shuffle the other quest cards and form a face-down deck. We will use the quest cards and the location cards to create the regions of Emeria. Now let's move on to the location cards. They represent the regions you will discover during your Odyssey. They include cities, encounters, puzzles, and many other secrets. To play a location card, simply follow the instructions indicated on the card. However, one thing to note, my dear friend. As you can see, each location is linked to an element. When you flip a location card face down, compare its element with the mastery element of your legends. If the two elements match, you then earn a dream shard. It's an easy way to acquire dream shards, but it's left to the discretion of the gods or chance. Alright, now that you've mastered two new types of cards, we're ready to deploy the region of the scenario. To do this, shuffle the location cards and form a deck. Then draw and place the location cards and quest cards as per the scenario diagram. No card should be looked at. Place them face down. Place the final act visible. That's where we need to go. Now that the regions of Emeria are set up, let's revisit the famous dream shards. Know, my friend, that they are a resource more than necessary to succeed in your adventure. A dream shard allows you to perform certain actions such as activating a power with a blue-colored icon, resolving the effects of certain cards, flipping a quest-type card on which your companion badge is positioned. This is crucial for the success of our adventure. Finally, you can awaken a dormant legend by paying its activation cost. It will join your company, which can consist of a maximum of 3 legends. Take a dream shard and keep it with you. Other vital resources: the coins of Raven, magical, divine, mysterious. They defy death and even fate. When you lose a duel or when your legend is on the brink of death, pay a coin and save your legend. My friend, I won't dwell on the tragic end that awaits if you run out of legends. It's better to keep that idea far from us. Remember, 1 coin for 1 life. That is the motto of Raven, guardian of the dead. Here, take 2 coins of Raven. It's my gift for our first adventure together. One last thing before we can set off on our adventure. I saved the best for last. The relics. We're actually setting off to search for one of them. Let me describe them to you. Powerful and precious. The relics offer a permanent bonus to the bearer's elemental profile. However, this bonus is not cumulative. You should only use the best bonus for each element. A relic often contains a unique power. It's easy to use. It works in the same way as other powers. So, it's up to you to find the right combinations to enhance your power. Each legend can carry a maximum of 3 relics. Now shuffle the relic cards and place the deck at the edge of the table face down. Congratulations! I'm impressed. You know all the cards of Legends Odyssey. Your learning is almost complete. The game turn. It's very simple. Classic game turn. Each game turn represents a day of adventure. A game turn is divided into 3 phases that each player must resolve. In each phase, the first player starts, then passes the turn to the next player when they have finished their phase. When all players have played, we move on to the next phase until the end of the turn. Phase 1, the journey. Move your companion badge to an adjacent card, but never diagonally. If multiple players position themselves on the same location, the players consult and make a choice among 3 options. 1. Collaborate and explore the location together in the exploration phase. 2. Act alone and independently resolve the effects of the card in the exploration phase. 3. Confront each other immediately in a duel before resolving the location card. The rules of dueling between players are the same as in a classic duel. The loser gives a dream shard to the winner and returns to the campsite. The winner remains at the location and resolves the effects of the location card in the exploration phase. A duel between legends never causes players to lose a coin of Raven. Phase 2, Exploration. First, we flip over the location cards where each player's badge is located, revealing them as discovered locations. If the discovered location has the same element as the mastery element of your legend, then you gain a dream shard. Then, the first player applies the effects of the location card, and then we move on to the next player. The cards stacked on a location, sometimes legend, monster, or relic cards, may be stacked on a location card. To resolve this situation, you must first resolve the card on top of the stack, then resolve the next card on the following turn. Phase 3, Convergence. At the end of the day, your legends take the time to meditate to align their elemental powers. During this meditation, each player keeps 1 element card from their hand and discards the others. Then, they draw 3 new element cards and thus rebuild their hand, obtaining 4 cards for their next turn. If the final act is not accomplished, a new turn begins. Victory conditions. Now, let's take a look at the victory conditions. The game ends when the final act is resolved or when all the legends have died. Then, victory points are calculated based on the achievements your company has obtained at the end of the adventure. The first one is the most prestigious, the People's Hero. The company that resolves the final act gains 5 victory points. The Dawn Survivors. Each company gains 1 victory point for each raven they possess. The Dream Shard Harvesters. The company with the most Dream Shards at the end of the game gains 3 victory points. The Shadow Hunters. Each company adds up the power of monster cards acquired as trophies. The company with the highest score gains 3 victory points. Now, each player counts their points. The company with the most victory points wins the game. Now, you know the rules of Legends Odyssey. The road awaits us, my friend. It's time to carve your name into the stone. Let's start your first scenario. A funny stroll for a relic. It's your turn to play.